folks. This is the first time I am using my Mevo camera, and I'm playing around with it in the outdoors to see what I could do with it. I started out with a wider shot, and I zoomed in to give you the shot that you currently see. I don't have a tripod with me, so I have the Mevo sitting on a bench, and I'll show that to you. I have the Mevo sitting on a bench, because I came out on my scooter today, so I don't have a tripod, I don't have anything with me, but I wanted to try this out here in the park. And, see what we could do with it. But this thing is super cool. It's very easy to start up and get going on Facebook Live. It will broadcast live to Facebook Live and to live stream. I guess if I want to look at the camera, I can't look at my phone while I'm doing it, but I can do all sorts of things. If I want to zoom in on certain things, like if I want to zoom in on my scooter, I can do that. Look at that. I just touch the screen and I can zoom in right on the scooter. Then if I want to enlarge the screen, look at that. That's just with my phone, okay? If I want to zoom in and see if anything's coming in behind me, I can do that. And I can bring it back out again. Or I think there's a way of letting it so that this camera system, oh, it is on autopilot. I'm going to take it off autopilot. So I had it on autopilot a minute ago. What I want to do is I need to try to use this in an environment where there's other people. In the background, cars and other things moving around. But I'm going to walk up towards the camera. Now I'm getting really close to the camera, okay? This isn't quite I think it's not quite 180. So I'm standing about 3 feet away from the camera, and of course my head is cut off there. So if I back up a little bit, I'm probably 10 feet away from the camera now. Let's see how close I can be before it cuts off my head. Okay, so I'm about 6 feet from the camera, and it'll cut off my head. Oh look, somebody's coming up behind me. Let's see what's going on there. Cool. I knew that there'd be some people coming by in this park, which is one of the reasons why I chose it. So let's see if I can zoom in on my face. Is there a way to do that? I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Interesting. See, I've got to figure out how to play with this thing. I don't know exactly. Let's see if I want to fade over to the... Well, I can just immediately go over to that, to my scooter. Is anybody else coming up behind me? I don't think so. So I think I've set 3 points here. I don't know. You know, I'm just going to have to play with it. But I'm really excited about this thing. It's very cool. And it will allow me to broadcast, or anybody who's got one, to broadcast to Facebook Live, so it can be a group setting. Next week I'm going to Portland, Oregon for the World Domination Summit, so, you know, if I meet some people, I might set this thing out on the table and let people talk to you guys. Cool. You know what? Somebody just joined me. I'm trying out the new Mevo camera in the park down the street from my home. It's awesome. Since you missed it a minute ago, you can always watch it in replay, but I can manipulate the view and scoot it around. The camera right now is sitting on a park bench. So that's what you're seeing. And let's see if I can show you the park bench. I'm controlling this whole thing with the software on my iPhone. So ideally, oh yeah, well the plane just went by, and you know what? I probably could do this. How does that do? Does that make it any better? I was using the external speaker, so now I've got the plug. How does that sound? Here's the camera. I'll show you the camera really quick. Can you see it? Oh, well, you know what? The camera can't see it, so I'm going to have to get used to using this thing. Cool, there were 2 people in here a minute ago. Well, anyway, this is the Mevo camera. Still a little quiet, huh? I wonder why. I'm gonna have to play with this and figure it out. The Mevo has a built-in microphone, but I don't know if it's pulling it from my... How does it sound if I get up closer? Oh, that's a lot better right there, isn't it? So now I'm holding it. I can tell listening through my headset that the volume is a lot better. Yeah. I'm going to set it down and back up again. That microphone is supposed to be really good. But I can tell in the mic that, so it's better right there. See, this is going to take some trial and error. But the awesome thing is I'm streaming from an app in this phone, this camera, straight to Facebook Live. I don't have any Wi-Fi here. And I mean, it's using my cell signal. Okay, I'm going to have to play with this. I really appreciate your feedback, because I'm going to have to figure out what's the optimal distance to using this thing and having good sound. It sounds on my headset like it's a lot better. Are you going to be doing live video, or are you doing live video yourself? The picture looks awesome. Yeah, closer is better. You know, I've got a part that comes with this that apparently they didn't release it yet. And that part is, I think, will boost the ability of the microphone. But it's a little disappointing that I have to be so close to get good sound. Of course, I just got an on-screen message from the software when I unplugged my headset that it muted out the volume so that there wasn't any feedback. Yeah, the picture does seem to be pretty good. Well, listen, I'm going to close this one. Well, oh, good, you're with me. Do you have any other feedback that you can give me before I close this one out? Because I'm curious as to what you're seeing and what you're hearing. From what I can tell, the picture looks fabulous. And I love how I can zoom in on various things really quickly and, you know, change the scene very quickly. And I can even move it. Like, I can do that. Let's see if it does it. Oh, there we go. I can move it around. And I'm going to have to play with it and figure out how. Sometimes it scrolls its way over. It looks like if I move my finger to what I want to film and let go, it will move over slowly. But if I want to move back to me really quick, I can move over to me and then tap it, and then it jumps. So that's kind of cool. This really is an awesome little setup. I'm a little concerned about the microphone though. I am outdoors, but there really isn't a lot of noise around. We had that one airplane come by, but aside from that, yeah, the sound is the only thing. So I'm going to have to look into that. Well, listen, Marianne, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to tune out because I know this thing is probably a data hog when I'm using my cell service to broadcast, particularly a picture this good with sound. So I'm gonna tune out. Thanks for joining me. I'm probably gonna play with this more over the next couple days. So I hope you tune in, and your feedback is greatly appreciated, because until I get back and look at my computer, I really and listen to it on the computer, I really don't know what's going on with it until I get back. So with that, I am going to tune out. Oh my gosh, my knees. Getting old sucks. Thank you, Marianne. I'll see you later. I'm going to tune out of this one, and I will be back soon. For sure. I got to figure out how to close out of it.